Good morning, guys. Today is Thursday. It's 10:19 in the morning. I've been up, ever since 6:30. But I done put TJ on the bus and I decided to just sit down and relax. Have my morning drink of my energy drink and just relax. My oldest daughter, she woke up. Well, she was already up when I got up. Me and her talked this morning for a while. And then I just was sitting around. She had fell back to sleep in the living room. And then we let the cat in. She let the cat in. And they was playing, her and the cat and the dog. And then she fell asleep on the floor. Then her and the cat decided to go in the room with them, with the rest of the kids. And they got in bed and went to sleep. I just threw the cat outside. My daughter woke up. And now I decided to get started on my chores for today. Yep. I'm getting this little spot organized. I only got one hefty trash bag I gotta open in a pack, but I'm just gonna open the great value pack and save my good ones. This is messing up again. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm supposed to have been caught up with the paint on it. But the screw not in there, as you see, like that, it's moving and stuff. I gotta put the screw back in there, and I need to organize this. Okay, I forgot I had to put this in here because once it started, I can't stop it because it'll start all the way over. So I'll just put a little bit of that in there. And it's that fabric rinse. I'm washing me and TJ clothes on the medium cycle, normal. I still gotta wash this sheet. I'll wash that a little later. I got a few dishes to wash, which is right here. Oh, right there. Ain't too many, but I'm gonna sweep them up today. I'm gonna do some talking, but not a whole lot of talk. I am gonna do a lot of talking, but I'm gonna get some of my chores done today. This is how TJ toys, Gypsy over there asleep or licking the floor. Straighten up everything. I'm finna vacuum so I won't have to sweep in here. This is how the dining room is looking. It's pretty okay. I had to pull this cat food up because I still ain't did that. And I need to sweep them up all that. The kitchen somewhere to take out the trash. Well, my daughter said she's gonna take out. My older daughter said she's gonna take out the trash. What I'm gonna do is I see our trash truck is starting to run a little early, so I need to already have that done. Let me get the vacuum right quick, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna spray the couch with some Febreze and the chair with some Febreze. But I'm not gonna spray the chairs yet. I ain't got that much Febreze in here. It's right here at the bottom. I had to open another one. Okay, I'm gonna get the vacuum. Oh, it broke off. Y'all, this part broke off. Hopefully it go back on. Yeah, it's pretty loose. I just hold it. I don't want to have to keep the line on the floor and it'll be in the way. Okay, I'm heading to the kitchen. I'm finna get these dishes washed and done. Okay, guys, I'm back. I got the rest of this dishwasher liquid. I'm gonna put it in my Dawn squeeze thing. I don't know why I just keep using this market to squeeze out of here, but I just see it's something about that I like. I don't know. And I got my little off-brand power wash, and I'm gonna pour it in the power wash bottle. I could use it out of this, but this bottle started messing up after a while. Like the spray thing, it don't come out right. So I just pour it in here because I like how it come out. So I'm gonna do that first. And I will continue buying these dollar ones as long as Dollar Tree sell them because they work just fine. And it's like this much in here. So, and this not done power washing no more. This is the same wash I'm using now. So, hopefully all of it fit in here. Look like I have some left. The rest of it could go in here, but I don't know how it's gonna go once I put this in here. Is it gonna make it splash out? Kind of soapy. So I'll just put this under the sink. Hey, don't worry, y'all. TJ don't go up under the sink. Like I do know I got cause I know I told you I seen that snake in here. I got snake away pellets up under there. I need to put a lock on that sink. Just I got my bleach and stuff down there. I don't really got no other type of open stuff down there. But I know I got the bleach on tight. Cause I always, been scared that ever since having kids, having cleaning products open and around for kids to get into or spray in their eye or drink or anything. It was just enough, y'all. I try to get every bit out of here. Y'all know I'm cheap. And this stuff actually worked good. Even though it's off brand, it worked good to me. It gave me the bubbles I need. I mean, it's just the wrong way. What am I doing? It give me, I'm finna show y'all. Well, y'all see how I look when I run dishwater every day, but it gives what it needs to give. Okay, we're gonna get started on these dishes and get them on out the way. That's how dishwater look with just, that dish liquid. What I do with my phone? Oh, it's in here. Okay, let's get started. Y'all, tomorrow I get my shot. So I gotta do some cleaning tomorrow. So the house can possibly stay clean for the whole weekend. And I just, clean again Sunday morning. Even though my house do be clean most times on the weekend, I still do my Sunday reset, all the time. Because ain't nothing like going in a new week with the house clean. So I try to, have that done. I haven't ate anything. I just ate, well, I haven't ate no real food like cereal or anything. All I ate was a granola bar and drunk my energy drink early this morning at 7 o'clock. Didn't get done until 9:30. And I usually don't take that long drinking. I'd be already done drinking before TJ got out of school, but I mean get on the bus. But I just, you know, was looking at TV and stuff and watching for the bus. So I was getting up and down. So I wasn't trying to just, you know, drink it. And then I had my granola bar a few minutes ago before I started vacuuming. I haven't took my gummy vitamins yet. I need to take them. And I still ain't started back taking my other vitamins I had started on a couple of weeks ago. I haven't started back taking them yet. So I need to get them back in my system, like my calcium, vitamin C, all that type of stuff. I had started taking them for like 2 weeks straight, and then I had stopped. And I really need to get back on it. Y'all, I am sweating. It's so hot in here. But it's supposed to get up to 113 today. That's super hot. And I should have started on my yard this morning when I put TJ on the bus. The front yard, weedy in the front yard, but I just wasn't feeling up to it. I did one side last weekend. I said do the other side. By the time I get to the other side, that side will be grown back up. But sometimes it don't be mattering how hot it is to me because I have, you know, my water and I stay hydrated. I take like 2 or 3 bottles of water out there with me. I go through them pretty fast. In like 30, 45 minutes, I go through all 3 bottles. And then I like to sweat when I'm doing yard work. I don't know why, because I make me feel like I'm losing weight because I'm sweating and the heat and stuff and moving around. So it don't really just be bad to me, but when I get done, I come in the house, take me a shower, and lay back and relax for the rest of the day. But I'm kind of pressing on time because, like, I would say almost half of the day don't went by now because I've been sitting and relaxing. So, and I'm trying to get some house chores done before TJ get home. So I don't know how this gonna go. And I supposed to been already had my mop cleaning, soaking in some bleach and water so I can mop, but I might do that off camera more than likely. I'm sure. Okay, I got one more dish left. I'll put this over here and rinse it later. I'll let this soak. It got a little grease on it. I'll let that soak. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse these. I'm gonna let the water run a little slow. I don't want it splashing everywhere. I forgot to take out some food to cook today. I would have been already started cooking around 1. I was going to take out some pork chops so I can bake some pork chops and cook some rice and gravy. Well, pork chops and gravy and put it all on the rice. But I supposed to took that out last night or early this morning when I got up to make TJ bottle this morning so I could start unthawing, and I forgot. So now I don't know what, it ain't too late. Because my house already hot, so it ain't gonna take long for it to unthaw, and I can just start cooking it when TJ get out of school. So I think I'll do that. Y'all, do y'all be having, like, do y'all be dealing with motivational problems? Like, not just cleaning and keeping your house clean, but having motivation, period. Like, a lot of people feel like, oh, if they ain't got motivation, they must be lazy. Like, everybody have, like, reach their peak when they ready. Like, sometimes it come quicker or slower for others than it do some people. Some people just wake up and have motivation. Like, everybody not like that. I once was like that when I started working. I used to be prepared, ready for work the night before. Get up at 3 in the morning. Get on time, not dragging around, laying around extra minutes unless I jump up, take my shower, get dressed for work, and sure, be heading to work. If it at like 4:30 or something like that. 4:30, 5 o'clock. And be sitting in the parking lot like 30 minutes before it's time to go to work. And then check in work super early because roll call didn't start till like 7 o'clock. Like I said, I be there already like at 5:30. Then I sit in the car until it's time to get checked in. Go in, buy my food. If I didn't bring no food, buy my snacks and junk food I'm gonna have for the whole day for 12 hours, and be prepared and ready. Have my clothes ironed the night before. I miss them days. Yes, I miss them days. But yeah, I had to make I didn't really have to make myself get motivated. I was already motivated this morning. I just needed my little booster stuff that get me started. Like, my little energy drink. Even though I swear up and down the energy drink never worked for me. I just like the flavor, but maybe it did do something because I feel like once I didn't have the energy drinks, my body started breaking down like I was missing something. And I think my body had started relying on the energy drinks, and that's what what I was suffering from, like not having that push that I needed to get my day started. And now I'm back on the energy drinks. I'll look forward to them in the morning time and stuff like that, and then I just drink them when I get up in the morning. When me and TJ get up, and I get him dressed and make it to 7 o'clock, and we head in the living room. My alarm go up at 7. I come in the kitchen, get my energy drink out the refrigerator, drink it, start drinking it, and you just get my day started. I be looking forward to my energy drink. They didn't have my cotton candy kind this time. Yeah, I know I'm sweating. That's how hot it is. Y'all see all the sweat on my neck? That's how hot it is. But they didn't have my cotton candy kind. So I just have to get, I think that's watermelon. Yeah, I think that's watermelon. But it's okay. I'm going to get, in a couple of days, I'm going to get like 30. Because I'm trying to limit myself to one a day. And then, or probably one or sometimes two. But it ain't going to really be 2 a day. Unless I just really need that extra energy or that little boost during the day. But it won't be 2 every day, but 1 a day. And I'm trying to get 30 to 31 to last me the whole month. So that's the plan. I gotta put some more water in my refrigerator as well, because I've been going through them cases of water so quick. I know I drink about a whole case every day. And then Gabby, she'll drink about four bottles a day. And the other kids, they mix theirs with the little sweet things, whatever they call it, things that go in the water. They don't really drink theirs plain. Unless they outside, they'll drink it plain. And then, like, if it's cold, but in the house, they really just mix theirs with them little pouches. Okay, we got this last pot. I'm doing good, y'all. I've been doing this for 14 minutes so far. Well, other than vacuuming. I really don't like using this little scratch thing in my pan because I don't like scratching my pots up. But I try to do it softly and just get the hard stuff off. So I try to make my pans last as long as I can. And I try to buy new pans if I catch them on sale, or I buy them once every year or once every 2 years. But if I catch them on sale, like at a thrift shop or something, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch them out then. Oh, I had one more thing in here. I usually keep these little things that come in my our drink pouch, big jug thing with all our tea and Kool-Aid pouch things. I usually keep those. They won't be dirty, y'all. Okay. Yep. All this done. I'm gonna use the rest of these. I'm gonna spray this on the stove. I don't know if it's gonna be today, depending on how long it takes to get this video uploaded. I'm gonna do I did my bills the other day. I'm gonna show y'all how I did it and how it looked and what my money looking like, what might be looking like. I also came up with a method of how to pay off my some of my cards, credit cards. I don't pay one off in 3 months. I'll be done with it in November, beginning of November. I already estimated it in my head. And then I'm gonna use that balance towards another credit card. Cause I'm not getting nowhere just paying this minimum. All I can is 4 is the minimum. And it's better than not paying it at all and then it's build up. So I'm paying the minimum because that's what I'm able to afford, but I'm trying to, you know, get it paid off. So I'm gonna pay more money towards 2 of them. If it's possible, but I'm gonna try. Put some more bleach in this water. I'm gonna soak TJ bottles. I also got 2 bottles in my room. I gotta bring it here. So I'm gonna run and go get those right quick. Ouch. Ooh, that water hot. Okay. I'm gonna throw the sponge away. Okay, I'm gonna take out the food. Then I'm gonna head in the bathroom and clean that. Oh, I'm back, y'all. It was something I forgot to show y'all. I picked the rest today. I got this bowl full. There's some under there. I got that bowl full. That's what I picked yesterday at the garden because the garden is gone. It's over with. I got a few green tomatoes. I'm gonna take those off of there and I'm gonna fry them to eat them as a snack. Let me make sure I lock my door. And I'm gonna just pull everything up and throw it in the weeds. Well, no, I ain't gonna throw it in the weeds because I don't want to start back growing. But I'm gonna let it die, pull it up, let it dry out and die, and then I'm done with my garden. I did get a lot of food from it though, so that's all that meant. I got a lot of beans. That's what I'm supposed to been out there doing this morning, picking those beans before they go bad. I might still do that. It's hot out there, but I can really see out there because everything is spaced out and cleared out. So, you know, I got I can really see out there really good. But the sun, I'm not gonna go out there right now. I'll probably go out there this evening because I'm looking out the window right now. The sun is beaming out there on the garden. But it's crazy because I had so many cucumbers coming up. Other than those, like a lot of babies, they like medium. They like a little bit about to be medium size, and now they just gonna die because the plant is like about dead. So I know ain't no more energy going to those cucumbers. Okay, let's get started on this bathroom. This bathroom is a hot mess. I forgot to get my trash bag out the laundry room. I'm just fixing my carpet on the floor. I need to put some bleach and stuff in the shower. I supposed to have brought my mop because I was gonna mop the shower because it's hard for me to have the water running and try to clean. I ain't got no bleach. And try to clean the shower with, you know, like that. Let me see what this spray. No, how do you do this thing? So this thing always leaking out. I don't know why I do that. It's on there tight. Now I done lost the blue thing. I don't know where is it. It then falls in the shower. Oh, that's even better. I'm glad the blue thing out. Now it's spraying out better. Not too good, but better than nothing. I could just hold that stuff in there. But I really do need that blue top. Cause it kept it closed and I ain't have to worry about, you know, the baby getting to nothing. I do need some bleach though. I don't really have no cleaning products down here at all. I done mainly used up everything. I guess I'll spray some of this bleach stuff in there too. Cause I gotta let the water run up in there. I ain't seen the shower in about a week, so it's nasty. I gotta get in there and scrub it, but y'all probably won't see me scrubbing because y'all can't even see it from right here. I hate the angle of this bathroom. It is so bad. I need to take the shower curtain out because it got like black mold growing on it. So I might have to run to the dollar store and get another shower curtain. More than likely. Well, there ain't no guys. I'm getting another shower curtain. So I can take that one down. I might put up another one of these shower curtains as well. No, I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put one up in the kids' bathroom, even though everybody use my bathroom now, except for TJ. Well, I think I'm gonna start by letting them use their bathroom. Yesterday, the tub did not leak yesterday for some reason. Gabby gave Juicy a bath. So Juicy, why this stuff not coming out of here? Juicy got her bath yesterday for this month. So she'll get another one next month. I can't wait to finish using all this stuff because it's wasting up in there. But I'm not gonna throw it away because I don't like stuff going to waste. I try to use everything. I forgot to get my gloves too. So I won't be around this toilet without my gloves on. Since everybody using they ain't using my toilet. I'm using my own toilet. But you know, the toilet still got germs. Using some Clorox wipes. It's so hot in here. I'm sweating so bad. Can't wait to go sit down. I gotta give me another bottle of water to cool off. Oh yeah, y'all. Look like I'll be buying school everything for the kids my own self because they daddy, he just not gonna do nothing. He keeps saying he ain't gonna have no money. He texted me today and told me to get on the Gap website because he got some type of credit that allows him to buy off the Gap website, a credit card or something. And I got on there. I said, what it look like? I'm gonna buy one shirt for $14 and one pair of pants for $14 when you can go to Walmart and stock up on clothes for TJ and the shirt is $2.88 and the shorts $2.88. Like, that's crazy. That's a waste of money. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Even if you is paying for it, because you as a parent need to learn how to budget money. That's just common sense. Like, who wants to spend that much for, especially a baby, when they gonna grow out of their clothes super quick anyway? I probably see that for a teen or something, or you know, Bella age like 9 or something. But come on now, for a baby, that's crazy. I'm not gonna spend that. That's a waste of money. So I guess I will be getting the school stuff myself and the school supplies, cause he not gonna do nothing. At least he acting like he ain't gonna do nothing. So I'm more likely he not gonna do nothing. I ain't put my faith in him anyway. So it look like I will be touching my little couple dollars I have in my house fund that I want to use to move one day. I will be touching it again. And I will use that for school supplies. Why is this stuff not coming out of here? I'm just gonna pour it in here. Let me try it one more time. I hate these type of bottles. It's still barely coming out. I don't understand that. Let me put it on stream. Oh, there was stream. This spray. Hang on, let me turn this thing off. I'm gonna use the rest of it. I'm gonna just pour this in the shower. And I still ain't turned the doggone shower on so it can be washing. Okay, I use that bottle. Let me turn this hot scalding water on. Got that going. But yeah, I'm gonna have to wash it. I'm supposed to wash this ball first. I'm gonna get everything a little at a time, so they're not gonna have everything they need to begin the first day of school for school, but they will have the important stuff they need, and I get it a little as I go. But Leah get her hair done on the 1st. I made her appointment yesterday. She get her hair done on the 1st. So I gotta go pick her money up today from her grandma. I had her to call her grandma because you got a daddy too. Your daddy, they really don't see you like that and do too much. So the least she could do was try to help me get something for you for school. So she gonna give me $100 for Leah to get her hair and buy her hair and get her hair done. So Leah's out the way. And then I'll take care of the other two, as I go. Okay, I gotta get out here because it's hot. I'm gonna leave this light on. Let me wash my hands. I'm gonna leave this light on. How did water hot? Because if I turn it off, I'm gonna forget that the shower is running. It'll be running all day and I won't even be up in here. Okay. Got the bathroom somewhat clean. I ain't supposed to toilet. I'm gonna let that bleach stuff sit in the toilet for a little bit. I'm supposed to put another toilet bowl cleaner thing in there. My couch is over there, y'all. I don't know if y'all had seen it earlier. But yeah, I'm gonna get the kids figured out. Because the mamas always gotta make it happen some type of way. I need my water now. But I got my main stuff on out the way. It ain't even 11. Well, it's like it just turned 11 o'clock. So I got that all done, and I'm proud of myself. I got the bathroom somewhat clean. I got to take the trash out. I put a toilet bowl cleaner up and scrub the shower, and I got to sweep them up. Then I will be done with my chores and just do the kids' laundry, and I'll be done. It sounds like the laundry already stopped. Let me just go check. I don't. It might. It probably didn't. No, I still hear it going. Yeah, it's still going. But yeah, I got my main. It's just 11:07. I got my main stuff done, so I'm proud about that. And I said I want to leave that room because I was gonna forget about the shower, but I just turned that on, so that ain't no problem. Oh, it's hot. But let me see. I need to go pick them beans when the sun ease up a little bit. Probably around 1 when I get back from taking. I'm gonna have Leah to call her grandma, and then if she said she at home, we're gonna go pick up the money, stop by the hair store, buy the hair, come home, go pick my beans. It should be going on 2. I should be done by 2:15, 2:20. My alarm on my phone go off at 2:20 for TJ. I come in the house, cool off, drink a couple bottles of water, sit here and wait until about 3 o'clock or 3:40 when TJ make it here because the bus come when they want to come now. I did want to try to take them to the park today, but it just extremely too hot. And they ain't been really want to do nothing anyway, like get out the house, because it had been hot. Like they didn't want to get on the trampoline the other day. But I understand because it really was hot. The sun was beaming on the trampoline. But I kind of wanted to get them out there. Well, they was okay sitting in the house because they was watching TJ. I could have went out in the yard and went on and did my yard like I wanted to. But I guess tomorrow, since it's Friday, I'm going to head on behind the house and mow the backyard before it get growed up too tall. Because that's what I'm trying to prevent from happening. So I'm going to go mow the backyard while the kids still sleep and while TJ going to school. This is me, old lady. Some more Leah clothes that came in. I see her in the camera. Yeah, Leah clothes that came in. So then she got her school clothes. Gabby, once again, I told you she's just a good child. Like she understand my struggles. Bella do too. But then Leah, she don't care. She want when she want it. She want the name brand, everything. Or Sheen something. A lot off Sheen. It ain't gonna be cheap. But I let her get like $50 worth of clothes. And I bought her some clothes. She got 2 new pairs of shoes. Me and we went through Gabby's shoes the other day when I moved to the room. I still can't believe she got all them name brand shoes that she never wore. That I bought her grandma. Well, I didn't really buy her the name brand shoes. I bought her what she wore. She wore the cheap shoes that I bought her, but I didn't buy her no name brand. But her grandma and auntie bought her all these name brand shoes over the course of 2 years. Still brand new, ain't woven. And I told her I wish I would knew that because I would have donated those with those other shoes that I donated. So now I gotta call the lady to see can I bring those shoes right, probably tomorrow and drop all them Crocs and stuff off. I mean, they still got the tag on them. So I'm gonna go drop all this stuff off at the little convention center thing. So people, kids can have, some nice stuff for school. It's still summertime. People want to show their toes. Girls want to show their toes and stuff. But, a child would be glad to, have a pair of name brand shoes because they probably used to getting, cheap stuff and they probably just want to have something they think cost a lot of money. They probably want to have something good too. So that'll be a big help to put a smile on a child's face. So I'm going to try to get that stuff donated. And then Leah had Air Force Ones that she didn't even wear. She told her auntie she wanted them, then she didn't wear them. She got like 3 pairs. They in the hallway in the bag too. So I'm gonna get rid of those. I'm like, I wasn't keeping for Bella because they got a name brand pair of shoes and they ain't been woe. But that's a long time from now. That's a size 10. Bella only in a size 4.5. So look how long I gotta keep that shoe. So I'm gonna give it to somebody in need. Like they gonna be wearing them to school. So I ain't gonna keep them that long. I wouldn't mind. I kept shoes that long before, but I'm not gonna hoard my house and have my house crowded when I can be helping somebody else in need at the time they really need it. So they mama will have to struggle or let a bill go to try to get them a pair of shoes. So we getting rid of everything. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of as much as I can. And I haven't let the kids start putting their clothes in their room yet. Like all the stuff I done bought them is over there in the corner where TJ clothes at. Because if I put it in their room, they're gonna mix it up with the old stuff. And we ain't even went through all the old clothes yet. So they gonna mix it up with we gonna went through Gabby's stuff, but we ain't went through. Well, we really didn't go through. We just went through Gabby's shoes, but we ain't really went through the old stuff. And I don't want them to get the new stuff mixed up with the old stuff. Cause you know how kids they can go in there and throw everything all together instead of folding it up the way it needs to be folded and sorting it. And it's crazy. They always say, "Oh, I don't got everything. Everything I got, I can fit." And then when you get up in there and start going through their stuff, "Oh, I can't fit that. I don't want that." You could have went through with your own stuff and got rid of. Why, as your parent, I gotta come in there and go through your stuff? But that's what we gotta do as parents because kids is lazy and they just don't be want to do nothing. And I already told them I'm not gonna be keeping all this unnecessary stuff that we don't need that's taking our room. And especially all three of y'all back in the room together, we trying to keep less clutter. We ain't trying to have all that clutter. And I also got a spray for the spiders again. I was laying in my bed and tell me I seen something run across my arm and I had my shirt up a little bit so my stomach was showing because it was hot up in there. And I seen something, I'm thinking, like some roach or something. A big old spider ran across me. I jumped out that bed, got the smacking and everything. I kicked it with my hand because I said, I ain't got time to try to look for no shoe. I don't want this to get nowhere else or hide somewhere and I can't find it. With me and TJ in here sleeping and get on TJ or something. And I told that spider to the legs fell off of it. I tried to make sure it was dead. I kept on hitting it until the legs came off. But that was a pretty big spider. I'm like, I don't know how to spray for these spiders. And then we do stay up on a lot of trees too. So, spiders be up in those trees and stuff. Just like the roaches and stuff. So, I'm going to just have to spray the whole house. I'm going to just buy some. I'm not even going to spray the whole house. I'm going to get some foggers. And we're going to wake up that early that morning when I get TJ off on the bus. And we're going to go somewhere up to the store. Probably when I get the school supplies, I'm going to fog the house that morning. I'm going to have the kids already out in the car with the air on. TJ be on the bus. And I'm going to come set the whole house off with foggers. And we'll be gone for about 2 hours. And the house should be calmed down by the time we get back. And then, the house will be fogged so the spiders and roaches or whatever, be dead or be about to die or something. Whatever it do, I hope it do something. But them foggers not cheap, and I got a pretty big house, so I already have to put 2 in each room, so that's a lot of rooms. So that's gonna cost me some money. They already $10 for a 3-pack. Y'all see what I'm saying? That is frustrating me just thinking about that $10 a 3-pack because that's a lot of $10. Like I said, 2 in each room. And it's a lot of rooms. I'm already frustrated just thinking about it now. I'm like, dang, now I gotta spend some more money. But I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, so I ain't gonna complain too much. I'm grateful to have a house. I don't care if it got roaches. I'm about to say the snakes, but I can't do the snakes. I'll move out. I'll go back and stay with my mama then. And I don't want to stay there, but I'll go back and stay with my mama then. But I'll deal with roaches, spiders, and all that if I can get it tamed my own self. And also, I got a roof over my head, and my kids got a roof over their head and stuff. I ain't gonna complain too much. There's a lot of people out there, they gotta deal with the roaches, spiders, rats, everything, and they live on the outside or don't even, like I said, they homeless and don't got a house. So I'm grateful for even having a roof over our head. So I'm not gonna keep complaining about these bugs because we ain't got no control over there. I mean, bugs in the world, so we gonna have bugs regardless, even to clean this house. So I'm not, just really gonna keep complaining too much about it. I hate them, but I mean, I got them, so I gotta deal with them. It ain't no, like my house is just every time you turn around you see a roach, or no, it ain't like that. It's like every now and then you see a roach or a spider or something like that. It ain't, my whole house you turn around you see roaches out on the wall. No, it ain't like that. Some people's house is like that. It's like covered in it. My house not covered in it. I just don't want to see a roach or spider or nothing, but I know you're going to see those type of things. I don't even want to see an ant. And I've seen a whole lot of ants the other day crawling on the outside of my house, trying to come in the inside. But, yeah, I got all this cleaned up. It's smelling good, looking good. I gotta flip that pillow because I keep looking at that zipper. It's gonna drive me crazy. I don't know why I put this zipper. I didn't even know I put the zipper like that. Got it face up, so I had to put that on the bottom. But let me go turn the shower off. I'm finna upload my video. I'm finna drink me 2 bottles of water. Rest my back because my back hurt. It's just 11:17. We got some more cleaning motivation done today, so I feel good about that. Y'all should feel good about that if y'all got up and cleaned along with me, or got a little stuff done that you just didn't feel like doing, but you just got up and moved around and did something. Even if you picked up a piece of paper, that's one thing you got done that you ain't got to do because you already did it, and it ain't on the floor no more. You tried to do something, even if you can barely get out of the bed. Picking up that piece of paper should make you happy because you got it off the floor and you got up and did something. Now you probably got a lot of more stuff to pick up and clean up, but you got to start somewhere. So that's something better than nothing. That's how I look at it. Like, when I was real depressed, I'd see something on the floor and I'd walk right past it or just look at it for the longest. And then I'd be like, man, I'm going to get up and get that up. Sometimes I still don't. Sometimes I do. And it made me feel good, even though I ain't had the strength. I had to force myself to do it, and I ain't had the strength to want to do it. But I got up and picked it up. The rest of the house probably nasty, but picking up that one thing made me feel good because I pushed myself to do it. So, I mean, we all got to start somewhere. It don't matter if you're depressed, dealing with stuff, you got to make yourself get up and move. Because, like, that's how I be feeling when I'm depressed. Like, I had to push myself to get up. Like, even when I'm depressed, sometimes I might sleep, but when I do wake up, best believe I'm watching my YouTube. I'm watching somebody clean. I'm watching budgeting. I'm watching DIYs. I'm still doing something that I enjoy doing, enjoy watching or doing. And it's going to motivate me just a little bit. Even if I don't even get out of bed that day to do nothing, I still got it in my mind that maybe next day I'm going to try tomorrow to push myself to get out of bed to do some cleaning. Or maybe the next day after that, I had to just keep forcing myself and keep watching or doing something that I enjoy or like to see. And eventually when I get the strength and that time, I'm going to get up because I done got that motivation. I finally got that motivation and kicked in, and now I want to get up and move around and do something. So you ain't got to, don't rush yourself, but don't dwell in the moment of being depressed too long, because that depression will take over. And I'm not going to say suicidal thoughts are not going to pop up in your head if you are suicidal or had those thoughts, because I done had them in life since I was a little kid, even when I'm grown. I just ain't been having them, here recently, because I know I ain't trying to judge people because everybody, like I said, I deal with mental issues, but I think of my kids. And then I always thought of my kids, and I couldn't control the suicidal thoughts then because I was overwhelmed with small kids, like 2 under 2, 2 under 3 or something like that, or 3 under 2. I don't know how you say it, but I had all young kids, so I'm overwhelmed with the kids, cleaning the house, cleaning, cooking, paying bills, just life itself. And I mean, and I'm doing it by myself. I had a man at the time, so the bills took care of, but I still was mowing the yard, keeping the yard clean, taking out the trash, changing diapers, feeding the kids, still cleaning up, and still paying the bills. Had to go out and pay the bills and stuff, even though the money was brought to me. But I still had to do that along with taking the kids with me. Why, like it was a lot. So I don't know if I'm gonna say I know I was suicidal, but I knew I wanted to harm myself. I knew I wanted to harm my kids. It just be thoughts, and I know that be the devil on my mind. Because my mama always said, "Shit, that's just the devil trying to make you do something or change your mindset." That's how you gotta look at it. God wants you to go kill yourself because we are His gift, of life. We precious to Him, so He wants us to harm ourselves. So that ain't nothing but the devil. So I'll try to think that ain't nothing but the devil. If it crossed my mind, that ain't nothing but the devil. I know I won't harm my kids. Period. Like even when I had my little episode in this postpartum depression, and I'm overwhelmed with a baby screaming, having a drive, trying to get to therapy. That day, it did almost happen. I just gave up on life. Like I was just overwhelmed, and then I was married, but I was basically single because I'm living by myself with all these, 5 kids, Like I'm overwhelmed. Like, and then I'm struggling paying bills. And it was just, I was just overwhelmed, y'all. I couldn't even take it no more. My shower water's still running. And I just gave up on life. Like I said, I can't do this no more. And the baby's still screaming. I'm having to tote this heavy car seat. And I knew all this. I was already depressed while I was pregnant. And I ain't gonna lie. I wanted the baby when it first happened. Like when I first found out I was pregnant, I was excited. But then as the months grew, I was like, and I realized the type of husband I had. I was like, I don't want this baby no more. I don't want no baby. But it was too late because it was already created and forming inside of me. And I know I would never get no abortion or believe in harming, hitting myself in the stomach to kill the baby. I want to do stuff like this. So I was like, you know what? I already had in my mindset. I don't be raising this child and these kids alone. So I already had the mindset. But once the baby came, I didn't have that strength no more. The baby wasn't here, so I still was able to move around, which I did. And I just slept all through the day. But I didn't have the strength and the motivation no more. And I just felt like I couldn't do it. And I know it got bad while I was pregnant because I couldn't take my medication because I was already told my medication could kill my baby. All the medicine I take, it could do something to the baby or the baby be born with some birth defects. So I had to go that whole 9 months without any medication in my system. I was just, I think I was getting a shot, but I don't think I was getting a shot then. But I was so depressed. I was real suicidal then. Like, I don't know how I made it the whole 9 months without my medicine. But I was going to therapy every 2 days then because I couldn't survive on my medication. I needed to talk to somebody. And my mama was keeping me busy. She was forcing me to get out the house, even though I didn't want to. We go look at baby stuff. And I did get excited when I went for I don't know how far along I was when I found out I was having a boy. They gave me a little bit of hope. I was like, man, this Dr. Line. I got all these girls. I know I ain't having no boy. She don't know what she talking about. That's how I looked at it. So I was kind of, like in between. But then once we finally seen a little PP, and I went to the big doctor in the big city, and up there in my little town, and they was like, oh yeah, you had a boy. We see his little PP sticking up. I was excited. I was like, oh, I'm finally having my boy. I'm finally having my boy. I was so excited. I ain't let nothing really get to me. I was still depressed, but I came home, got on Walmart, got to shopping, went to Walmart, got to buy. I bought a whole year's supply of diapers in 2 or 3 months. I had everything I needed for my baby before he was born. And all this stuff lasted me a year and a half. I ain't have to go back out and buy stuff. Everything lasted me a year and a half. I just have to go get formula. That's it. But we gotta push ourselves as mothers because these men ain't about nothing. Now you got some good men out there that stick by the woman's side and they do what they supposed to do as a man, but majority, 90%, I ain't gonna say 90%, most of these men, because I ain't gonna put no percentage on this, most of these men, they still kids at heart. They not ready to grow up, and they don't want to be a man. They want the women to be the men, be the man in the relationship. They want the woman to do everything that the man's supposed to be doing as a man, and still carry the load as a mom too, as a woman too. So that's what we gotta do these days. Especially as single moms, you gotta be you gotta be both parents. And I've seen my mama do it, and she did it with 4 kids as well. So, how can I level myself out and say, oh, I can't do this? I've seen a woman struggle with no income, just Social Security, take care of 4 kids. I don't get none of that, but I'm taking care of my 4 kids. So don't think you can't do it. It could be done. Like I said, I got 4 kids. I see my mama do it with 4 kids with no income. She had a job at first, hurt herself, had to get on disability. Took care of all 4 of her kids. We didn't have a bed. She thrifted, which I do now. She still, we didn't really have a lot of nice things, but she kept food on the table. She did get food stamps back then too. I don't get under that, but she kept food on the table. She did what she had to do. She kept our hair done. She ain't gonna take us to get our braids and stuff like that. She kept our hair plaited up. And at a certain age, we don't want that crap no more, so we put ponytails in our hair and we went on our business. My brother, she couldn't afford haircuts, so they couldn't get their haircut. My brother he had to learn how to start cutting him and my brother hair, and he got that done. But we have to do as parents, and that's all you can do is try, and don't give up. Even at the hardest times when you feel like giving up and don't see a way out, don't give up, because you got these little ones, your kids looking up to you, because only you as a mom ain't nobody gonna love your kids and take care of your kids the way you is. If you leave this earth, I bet the last thing in your mind when you on your deathbed is, man, I know ain't nobody gonna take care of my kids the way I did. That's what's gonna stress you out more, because you know ain't nobody gonna love them and do the stuff that you do for them. They ain't gonna have the life that you gave them. So that's how I look at my life. Even when I'm feeling down and I just feel like, man, I ain't got no hope. It ain't gonna get better. Everything gonna keep getting worse and worse. If one bad thing after the other, something break, I ain't got the money for it, or I ain't got enough money to pay a bill. I'll be like, man, I can't give up, because I got my kids. If it was just me, I'd probably be on the street right now. I ain't gonna lie, because I wouldn't have that motivation. But my kids give me the motivation to live, to do everything I want to do. My kids give me my motivation. And I know it sounds bad, because I do want to have a child at a young age. I had my child I got pregnant at 16. No, I got pregnant at 17. And had my child at 17. So, who wanna get pregnant at a young age? Nobody ain't asking for that. But sometimes that's what it takes for you to grow up, get mature, grow up to be mature or get mature. Some people don't have that will to live, like, especially young, especially when you're going through stuff and you're struggling in life and you barely making it. Your mama or your daddy, you ain't got no good life, so once you get pregnant, I ain't gonna say that I'm not condoning pregnancy, especially teen pregnancy, but my child gave me hope to get my life together. Even when I dropped out, that I got pregnant with my second child, I said, no, I gotta go back to school and get my diploma. Even though I'm not even using it, it just, it made me feel good to get something that I know I needed. And my kids pushed me to go succeed and not give up. Like, sometimes your kids would get you through life. So don't never forget that. Like, if you ain't got that hope, if you do got kids, or you ain't even got kids, you got grandkids or step kids or anything else. If you ain't even got your own child, kids, like, kids give you hope. Even when they get on your nerves, and even teenagers when they out acting bad, running the streets, don't want to listen, your kids should still always give you hope. Like, no matter what, like, that should be your will to just do everything you need to do or want to do. They should just give you that strength and hope. At least mine do, and not everybody. Cause some kids, kids is kids. I can't say that. I don't know. I ain't got an 18-year-old yet, so I don't know. I got teenagers, but they ain't, they doing. I done been through some stuff already in these last 2 years with my oldest. So I'm already, getting a little taste of the teenage life. Not severe stuff. Well, it's severe, but not too bad. It don't like troublemaking type of stuff, like outrun the streets. Not that I ain't dealt with none of that type of stuff yet, or being fast type. Well, yeah, a little bit of fast, but not too fast. But just teenage stuff that all teenagers, even us, that we done did. So I'm dealing with that. So I was dealing with some of that stuff too. So I know a little bit about it, but I don't know too much about it. But we all go through stuff, so we just gotta push ourselves. But that's enough of my chit chat, y'all. I know I'm talking y'all ear off, but I'm gonna turn my shower off because I'm running my water bill up, and I'm gonna put another load of laundry in because I think it'll stop, and I'm gonna be uploading this video. So y'all have a good rest of the day, and hopefully I can get the other video up today sometime. Hopefully, and I took the meat out to unthaw, so hopefully around 2, I could be putting the food in the oven. But y'all, thank y'all for listening, tuning into my video. If you ain't subscribed, please consider subscribing. And tell me what you think of my content. I know it ain't the best, but I'm trying my best, and that's all I can do. But y'all have a good rest of the day.